One here in Miami Beach, the other in Los Angeles. The property here in Miami Beach is an 11,000 square foot property. And late tonight, we saw agents walking out of this house carrying a cardboard box as well as several bags.
Now, did Logan ever get paid with the situation with Floyd Mayweather?
Nah, not yet. Floyd Mayweather's broke. You know, that's what a lot of people don't realize.
Just not paying him. Logan Paul, along with his brother Jake Paul, have bashed Floyd Mayweather, accusing him of being broke. Which Floyd Mayweather is undeniably a pretty bad guy, where he went to jail for 2 months for domestic battery. Floyd Mayweather has been accused of domestic abuse by over half a dozen women, including his ex-wife.
In a jaw-dropping twist that has sent shockwaves across the nation, authorities uncovered a disturbing secret hidden deep within Floyd Mayweather's luxurious Los Angeles mansion. What began as a routine inspection quickly spiraled into a national headline, as law enforcement officials stumbled upon evidence so shocking that it's being called one of the most startling revelations connected to a public figure in recent memory. For years, Mayweather has flaunted his wealth and success to the world, but this latest discovery suggests that beneath the surface of his flashy lifestyle lies a dark and terrifying truth, one that has the entire nation on edge. The investigation took a darker turn when federal agents recently raided Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s multi-million-dollar mansion in Las Vegas as part of a broader probe into a complex financial scheme. Reports suggest that the investigation centers around allegations of shell companies, cryptocurrency laundering, and fraudulent investment ventures, all allegedly connected to Mayweather's inner circle. So this latest development follows previous incidents where Mayweather had already faced serious scrutiny. In 2018, he was fined by the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, for failing to disclose payments he received for promoting initial coin offerings, ICOs. One of those payments was $100,000 from Centrate Tech, a company that was later charged with fraud. Additionally, Mayweather was previously involved in a $42 million property scam, further raising questions about his business practices and the legality of his financial dealings.
What's your travel arrangements?
You want me to show you right now? Call my pilot right now.
Yeah.
So you just call your pilot and he just come where? It's like an Uber? I'm finna show you. Gotta pick some people up for me in Vegas. Is that okay?
Yeah, of course, Chef. Yeah, we're ready to go.
Okay, so let me know. Head over to Clay Lacey, then go over to Vegas. So let me know what time you're gonna land so I can send him over there, and then Dan can get on a plane also. Okay?
I'd say have him at the airport about 10:45 or so.
All right, tell Dan tell Dan to get on there also, please.
I got you.
All right.
While Floyd Mayweather has long flaunted his opulent money team lifestyle, complete with private jets, luxury cars, diamond-encrusted accessories, and vaults of cash, recent developments have raised serious questions about where his wealth really came from. Federal agents now suspect that part of his fortune may have been accumulated or sustained through illicit activities.
Into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on the regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me.
Floyd Mayweather's Beverly Hills mansion, a symbol of his extravagant lifestyle, is a French modern estate he bought in 2017 for $25.5 million. Spanning over 15,000 square feet, the property includes 6 bedrooms, 10 bathrooms, and a variety of luxurious amenities. Inside, there's a 12-seat cinema, a 225-bottle wine rack, a candy shop, and a gourmet kitchen. The outdoor area features a swimming pool, a pool house, and a guest house equipped with a gym and a private theater.
$1.8 million.
$1.8 million watch.
$1.8 million, dude?
You're the first to see it.
That's insane. That
1.8 is high. 18 life.
That happy birthday, champ.
That's how we doing.
1 point. That is sick, dude.
But you gotta show him what he say, man.
Money green.
No,
Hold on. This watch was made specifically for the champ, Floyd Money Mayweather. One of one piece.
One of one. One of one.
Money team.
Can we see it on him?
Yes, sir.
That one of one.
$1.8 million.
It's a one of one. I love that.
In a memorable segment for ESPN, Stephen A. Smith toured Floyd Mayweather's lavish Las Vegas mansion before the boxer's 2015 bout with Manny Pacquiao. The estate, covering more than 22,000 square feet, perfectly represented Mayweather's opulent lifestyle. Smith was shown around various luxurious areas, including a grand foyer, a state-of-the-art kitchen, and a private movie theater. The highlight of the tour was the $1 Million Garage, which housed an impressive collection of high-end vehicles like Bugattis, Ferraris, and Rolls-Royces. Throughout the tour, Mayweather proudly showcased his love for luxury, from custom-designed interiors to his very own candy shop.
Oh Lord, this is your closet?
Yeah.
I see the money team hats, along with various others.
Yeah.
Do you even know how many outfits you have?
I wear the same clothes, but I got a ton of clothes, but
You're not overly concerned about clothes. I mean, you're gonna be suited down when you need to be suited and booted, but for the most part.
Well, today, I got on this today. Today's
I'm
a
not
chill.
talking about today.
Today's just a chill day.
Yes.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Today is like, okay, I ain't really got nothing, but you know what I'm saying? I do got a Patek Philippe on my wrist.
Okay.
I think this watch probably cost $100,000 with no diamonds.
Let's move on.
I don't feel like it's nothing that I can't conquer. That's why I'm pushing myself to the limit.
Stephen A. Smith has had first-hand experience with Floyd Mayweather's extravagant lifestyle, having toured his Las Vegas mansion and luxury car collection in past interviews and podcasts. Smith described Mayweather's home as a monument to success and a testament to what one man can achieve through talent, discipline, and branding. This exposure has given Smith a deep understanding of Mayweather's financial empire, offering a unique perspective on the athlete's business acumen and money management.
Toys. They call this the $1 Million Garage.
I know we're on television, Floyd, but I think it's necessary for me to say, damn.
Well, we are on ESPN. These are sports cars. It's a sports network. This car costs $3.2 million. This Bugatti right here costs $1.6 million. You ain't seen these toys.
I haven't seen these?
No.
What? Floyd, this is 7 cars, man. Silver, platinum, Miami, black LA, white Vegas.
Yeah, in New York, I got my drivers.
And you got your drivers in New York?
Yeah.
Why? Talk to me about why you make the decision to drive different colored cars in respective cities.
Spoiled brat.
Oh, just being a brat?
Just being a brat.
The 7 cars that you showed me
Yes.
are in excess of $15 to $20 million.
Let me see what's the number. We go 3
And you don't drive them.
It's close to 15 million. You're right. It's close to 15 million.
And you don't drive them.
No.
Oh Lord, this is your closet?
Yeah.
I see the money team hats, along with various others.
Yeah.
Do you even know how many outfits you have?
I wear the same clothes, but I got a ton of clothes.
Once Mayweather entered a new phase of his career, exhibition matches. After retirement, he returned to the ring not for legacy, but seemingly for money. His fight with Logan Paul is a clear example of this. Stephen A. Smith openly criticized the move, pointing out that the bout lacked any real competitive value. Logan Paul, a YouTuber turned amateur boxer, was not a genuine challenge for Mayweather. For someone who had once dominated the sport, agreeing to such a fight seemed more like a cash grab than a pursuit of greatness, according to Smith. Mayweather, once considered the greatest boxer, appeared to be fighting for something else entirely.
Mayweather was undefeated for the last half of his career with one hand. He constantly broke his hand.
Yeah.
He would go into a ring knowing he had no shot at knocking somebody out because his hands were hurt too much, and literally walked in the ring and said, I'm gonna embarrass you and humiliate you by showing the world you can't hit me.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is famous for showing off his immense wealth, often posting videos of large sums of cash on social media. In August 2024, he shared a video aboard his private jet, revealing stacks of $100 bills, his luxury watch collection, and designer bags. Earlier that year, he posted pictures of 7 Louis Vuitton bags, packed for a week-long trip, with at least one bag visibly filled with cash. Additionally, Mayweather was seen sending briefcases full of money to his grandson's father, rapper NBA Youngboy, further emphasizing his extravagant lifestyle.
Boxers, if not the greatest boxer in history, he's absolutely sensational. But he retired years ago, and for me personally, I know these exhibition matches are entertaining. I like the one with Conor McGregor, not so much the one with Logan Paul. Looking at these exhibitions and all of that stuff, that little melee and stuff don't matter to me. As far as I'm concerned, it could have potentially been orchestrated. I don't know. But I do know not just anybody should be allowed to be in the ring with Floyd Money Mayweather.
Absolutely.
Recent reports claim that federal agents discovered untraceable cash and documents related to a $42 million property deal during a search of Floyd Mayweather's residence. Mayweather had previously announced the purchase of more than 60 buildings in New York City, totaling over 1,000 units from Black Spruce Management. However, property records do not confirm the transfer of ownership, suggesting that Mayweather may have only bought a minority stake, with options for future expansion. In a video posted on Instagram, Mayweather showed several apartment buildings, confidently stating, "All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners."
So it's not, it's nothing like riding on the Air Mayweather, big boy private jet, and doing what we do best. That's 700,000. That's 700,000. That's 700,000 right there. And with this, we make this 300,000. That's amazing.
Property records reviewed by Business Insider show that the ownership of these buildings has not changed, suggesting that Mayweather may have only acquired a minority stake, with options for future expansion. This discrepancy has raised questions about the accuracy of his claims and whether he has been misled or is withholding details about the deal. Recently, Mayweather Jr. addressed rumors suggesting that his $42 million real estate investment had caused financial troubles. He claimed that he independently bought 62 buildings in Manhattan, saying, "I used my own money, and no one else is in on this."
All right. Now, Floyd Mayweather Jr., there's a story circulating that Business Insider did talking about this $400 million property deal that he had been discussing here in New York City. But now, according to Business Insider, it's not what you think it is. They said there's no evidence there's been a sale of these properties, and it's 62 rental apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. Here is what Floyd Mayweather had said at the time on a video that he posted on his Instagram.
I love bringing the people into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me. Guess what? You can do the same.
All right. Well, now we're trying to figure out what happened, right, with Business Insider. So according to another update, he did ink a $402 million deal for a Black Spruce portfolio. When he said that it was all his and no one invested, he meant no one was funding his part of the investment but him. And so I think this is something where maybe he owns a piece of this or shares in it, but it hasn't changed hands because the majority owner is still the same owner that it was before. I'm trying to understand what happened with this, but I know there's a story that's circulating, so just putting it out there. Whew, it's a tough one. I'm trying to understand as a real estate person myself what exactly he is communicating when he's saying that he owns this, because they're trying to make it seem like he doesn't, but what it seems like is that he owns shares of these buildings.
After his retirement in 2017, Floyd Mayweather Jr. continued to live a lavish lifestyle, buying luxury properties, cars, and a private jet. However, reports have emerged showing that Mayweather faced serious financial problems, including a multi-million-dollar debt to the IRS for unpaid taxes from 2015. This financial pressure played a major role in his decision to return to the ring for high-profile exhibition matches.
Floyd, I hope the $402 million ain't left his bank account yet, then. I remember Floyd was on a talk show, I think 50 Cent posted that as well. And he said something like, you know, they say, if you know how much money you got, then you don't really got enough money. So they say, if you know how many buildings you got, then you ain't got enough buildings. Como? Who told you that? I hope your real estate broker or investor, whoever handles this real estate, I hope they ain't tell you that.
Joe Rogan has spoken about reports regarding Floyd Mayweather's alleged financial problems, including a reported $20 million debt. These claims are part of broader allegations suggesting Mayweather's involvement in a $42 million financial scandal. Rogan's comments highlight concerns about Mayweather's financial management and the impact of such large debts.
Floyd Money Mayweather up until recently didn't have any money, so Floyd is the highest earning athlete in his career, making over $1.1 billion. And after making a killing, he ended up retiring in 2017. However, he dug himself into a hole after making super lavish purchases like this LA mansion. It was so bad that he actually owed $22.2 million to the IRS, which made him have to come out of retirement to pay that back. Like and follow for more.
To tackle these financial problems, Mayweather returned to the boxing ring for exhibition matches, using his fame to attract large audiences. These matches allowed him to earn significant money, which he used to pay off his outstanding taxes and continue his luxurious lifestyle.
All that money to the IRS, how much does he owe?
It's in the $20+ million range.
It's a lot of money, man.
But it's not something that he's been, it's not like deception.
No.
It's just neglect to pay.
Neglect. And it's also like, I think, and there is like a truth to this, he makes so much money, there's probably a point when they're like, hey, it's time to pay your taxes. And you go like, all right, here's a check for $25 million. That's an incredible amount of money. And then they go, that's true, but you owe 50 more. And he's just like, that can't be right. I've given you $25 million.
Yeah, he's bought over 100 luxury cars from the same dealer and always pays in cash.
He has $15 million worth of cars.
Congrats. You can sell those.
Floyd Mayweather was trying to give y'all the fight, and everybody starts saying that this guy was too old, this guy was too that. Floyd Mayweather starts saying, F all of y'all. F the belts, F you, F everything. I'm taking y'all to the bank. I'm robbing y'all. Belts does nothing but collect dust. Money over legacy, currency over legacy, because he felt underappreciated. I train all day long, and I'm doing this to try to be one of the greats. Forget that. I'm going to do it for me. He became one of the most selfish fighters you'll ever hear. That's why I never blamed Floyd. When y'all hear me say the Floyd Mayweather effect, a lot of Floyd Mayweather fans, you hating on Mayweather already. No, I'm talking about the effect. Floyd Mayweather is an all-time great fighter, but people grab the wrong things because most people aren't about hard work and dedication anyway. That's why to be great is rare. Most people try to find that shortcut, and they only saw Floyd's shortcut. They never saw his scenic route.
Fortune over fame.
Could you explain everything that's happened with the taxes over the last couple of days? Can you give us your side of the story?
Oh yeah. When I was on the stage tonight, if you guys didn't see, from my Pacquiao fight, never even cashed a check. Still have $100 million that I never even cashed before. I have a tax attorney that takes care of everything, and everything is okay. I still got my private jets. Let me put an S on that because I got 3 of them. Still got my private jets. I still have all my beautiful homes, still have all my properties everywhere, and still making millions every month.
So you didn't take this fight because you needed the money?
Actually, I didn't even want this. The fans demanded this.
What are your thoughts on how athletes like Mayweather should manage their finances? Proper financial planning is crucial for athletes who earn large sums of money but have a limited window to make it. A strong financial plan should include saving, investing wisely, and seeking expert advice to avoid debt or reckless spending. It's important to focus on long-term wealth building instead of constantly maintaining an extravagant lifestyle. Share your insights in the comments below.